Hello everyone, welcome to Foreigner Farming in the Philippines. I well realize that you probably can't see much of what I'm filming, but I'm going to go down and check the status of pond 1's draining. I can't even see them myself. Oftentimes I can see things in low light that the camera doesn't pick up. Anyway, but even I can't see the birds. I just heard one, but there's no seeing them. Check this and see how it's doing. There went one right there. I don't know if you guys could see him. I could see him. Yeah, that's not hardly draining at all. So, and there's still a lot of water in this pond, so that's telling me that there's some fish up against it. So I'm going to replace this pipe and then take it off again. Give the fish a chance to get off of it. Take away the back pressure so that, there we go. That's a lot more better. In fact, I'm going to do that one more time. That's working better. I'm going to go down and check the height of pond 3. I would doubt seriously if it's even draining into pond 4 yet, but we shall see. I'm just about to block that off. I'm really tired. There's a lot of stuff today and my eyes are burning, my feet hurt, my back hurts. But I have to check this. Just to see if it's draining in yet. Let's see what we got here. It's not, it's about, I don't know, it's a good 4 inches from draining into pond 4. I'm going to go check on the other side and make sure we don't have any big leaks. I'm going to leave that draining for another couple hours and then shut it off. I don't know how long the flow had been less than what it should be. But I at least want it to be close to draining in tomorrow. Yeah, we do. I can see some brown up here, so there's a tiny little, well, maybe not. I want to check and see if it's actually coming out of the spillway between pond 2 and 3, or if it's still just overtopping. My guess is with that low flow amount, yeah, it's not coming out the spillway here. It's just going over the top of the levee. Alright, well, I'm going to let that drain. It's only come down. Let me double, triple check that. I'm using my phone for a flashlight because we don't have a flashlight that's charged. not optimum. And yes, I'm wearing my shoes because that noise you just heard was me stepping on a bunch of shells. And those are no fun in bare feet. Yeah, it's only drained about a foot or less. So yeah, I'll have to let this go another. I'll probably be going to bed in a couple hours. I'll come down and check it then. There's sure not much water coming out of it though. Let's redo that pipe one more time. In my mind, there should be a lot more flow than that. And there is initially, I don't know, something's telling me that perhaps I didn't get that safety net in down around the bottom right. I don't know, if I see a bunch of little floating fish in the morning, I guess I'll know. Alright, well it's about noontime now. I was just too dang tired last night, so I capped off the drain at the elbow, and I started draining again about an hour ago, and then went out some gas and started up the generator. We are just about to start flowing water into pond 4. Now I'm gonna let it drain for about another hour, I'm thinking, out of pond 1, and should get a couple inches of water in pond 4, and after that I'm going to start putting water directly into pond 4. This needs to be tamped down because it's still seeping. There's still water creeping through, and this is a fairly wide levee here, but it's still going through a little bit. Look, everybody kind of had a case of the lazies today, me included. So Nerio's not working today. Tata is relaxing. I haven't done anything except, play around with the water a little bit. Now it is overtopping here and not going out the spillway. So this is going to be our next project here. Is you can see we're about 1.5 inches, 2 inches away from it going out this spillway, and the level of pond 3 is pretty high. And like I said, that portion there that leaks a bit is still leaking. So tomorrow, instead of digging the trench in the fields, we're going to add some soil to this levee, and we're going to dig out here where I'm sure it's leaking. I'm sure it's leaking right around this piece of wood that's sticking through there, and we're going to dig this out and add some more soil in here. This whole bank needs to be, from where I filled it there when we were digging that trench out, it all needs to be this height all the way back. We're almost getting water into pond 4, but we've only got about 1 inch here until it overtops right here. So definitely need to do some more levee work. This is wasting quite a bit of water here. That's why I'm only going to pump today. I'm only going to run the pump today into pond 2, and tomorrow we're just going to run it direct here into pond 4. This is needing some water in it, pretty bad. So that's the plan. Alright, well this water's been running into pond 4 for, I don't know, a couple hours. The pump shut off about an hour ago, but it's going to take it a while to catch up. You know, that's the good thing, that there's water coming into this pond. The bad thing is all those bird tracks right there. Everywhere. They're even easier to see over on this bank over here. Bird tracks everywhere. So we definitely have to do something to cover these ponds ASAP. There's been a couple suggestions that someone, I can't remember who, suggested that we actually don't need to cover all the pond. Just he said that they won't land in deep water, and I would imagine that's probably correct. So we only need to go out 4 or 5 feet from the bank, just as a, you know, have it go out that way. And I think that's a good idea, because it's just, I mean, we're losing, I don't know, hundreds of fish every night to these birds. It's they haven't been eating much because they're afraid, and there might not even be that many of them left. It's irritating me to no end, these birds. But at least we're getting water into the ponds. That's working out well enough. I don't know exactly when that pump shut off. I should go check it. We obviously need more soil here, and to compact this a little bit, because I'm even pushing it down with my feet. You can see it's leaking through here. We need to get our Flintstone tamper over here and get after it. Alrighty, thank you everyone. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.